Hello students, in the previous lecture we have discussed the points about the history of the transportation as well as the chronological order of the different cross section in the transportation of the road from the as a Roman roads we have discussed. After that the Telford road cross section, Metcalfe construction, then the water-bound macadam roads, that all the road cross sections we have discussed in the previous lecture. In this lecture, we are discussing the points about the road development in India, National Highway Development Program, National Highway Authority of India, Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, and Maharashtra State Road Development Corporation. These all terms we are going to learn in this lecture. Now, first of all, we'll see the road development in India. When the road development was started, which was started by the committee, Jaikar committee, which has a major recommendations and resulting implementations. These were under the Jaikar committee, M.R. Jaikar committee suggested that the central government should take the proper charge considering it as a matter of national interest. It means whatever the road development which should be considered as a national interest, and as well as they gave more stress on a long-term planning program for a period of 20 years. Hence, this particular plan it is called as a 20-year road plan. This paved the way for the establishment of a semi-official technical body, which is called as the Indian Road Congress (IRC), which was established in 1934. The committee suggested the imposition of additional taxation on a motor transport, which includes duty on a motor spirit, vehicle taxation, and license fees for vehicles plying for hire. And whatever the money collected, whatever the fund collected, which was termed as a Central Road Fund in 1929, means this fund was should be dedicated for only for the road development. They resulted in a formation of the Central Road Research Institute CRRI in 1950. After that, the Nagpur Road Plan was established. The plan was of 20-year 1943 to 1963. To discussing about the To discuss about improving the condition of roads, the government convened a conference of a chief engineers of provinces at Nagpur in 1943. The Nagpur Road Plan was a 20-year development program for the period of 1943 to 1963. Under these, the roads were classified under the four categories: national highways, state highways, district roads, and the village roads. National highways, which would pass through the states and places having a national importance of strategic, administrative, and other purposes. State highways, which would be other than the roads of a state. District road, which would take traffic from the main road to the interior of the district. And according to the importance, which again categorized as a major district road and the minor district road (MDR), and the village road which would link the villages to the road system. The Nagpur road was planned to construct 2 lakh kilometers of road across the country within 20 years. Construction of star and grid pattern of roads throughout the country which was planned, and this is of a road density was recommended of 16 kilometers per 100 square kilometer. After that, the Bombay Road Plan was taken into consideration. The period of Bombay Road Plan was 1961 to 1981. Although Nagpur Road Plan was completed 1961 because of the systematic planning of the Nagpur Road Plan, which was completed in 1961. That's why the next plan was Bombay Road Plan was started in a 1961. Means 2 years earlier, the Bombay Road Plan was started, which is again the 20-year road plan in between 1961 to 1981. The total road length targeted was constructed was about 10 lakh kilometer. Rural roads were given specific attention under the Bombay Road Plan. Scientific methods of construction was proposed for the rural roads. The necessary technical advice to the panchayat should be given by the public work departments. A road density which was maintained of 32 kilometers per 100 square kilometer. And the construction of the 1600 kilometer of expressways was also then included under this plan. After that, the Lucknow road plan was taken into consideration, which was developed in a 1981 to 2001, which is again it is called as a third road development plan. Means the first 20-year road development plan was Nagpur road plan. After that, the second road development plan was a Bombay road plan, and after that, the Lucknow road plan was taken into consideration. This is the third road development plan, which is of 1981 to 2001. The salient features of this plan are: this was the 20-year road development plan 1981 to 2001. It is also called as a Lucknow road plan. Road density of 82 kilometers per 100 square kilometer. The plan has set the target of length of national highway to be completed by the end of the 7th, 8th and 9th 5-year plan periods. It aims at improving the transportation facilities in villages, towns, etc., such that no part of the country is farther than the 50 kilometer from the national highway. This is the summary of the overall information of the Nagpur road plan, Bombay road plan and the Lucknow road plan. You may see here the period of the Nagpur road plan under the 1943 to 1963, Bombay road plan 61 to 81 and Lucknow was 1981 to 2001. You may see the road density also, and Nagpur road plan was for as a recommended star and grid pattern. Under the Bombay road plan, construction of 1600 km of expressway, and Lucknow road plan, the plan has set the target of national highway to be completed by the end of 7th, 8th and 9th 5-year plan periods, as I said before. Now students may give the related answer of this multiple choice question. The question is, as per the Nagpur plan, the unsurfaced road were meant for. The options are National Highway, State Highway, Major District Road and minor and other district road and village road. So the question is, as per the Nagpur plan, the unsurfaced roads were meant for, which is meant for other district road and village road. Next question, Nagpur road plan formula were prepared by assuming. The options for it: A. Rectangular or block road pattern, B. Radial or star and block road pattern, C. Radial or star and circular road pattern, and D. Radial or star and grid pattern. Now the answer for this particular question is, students may give the answer. The answer is radial or star and grid road pattern. Here you may see the radial or star and grid pattern. Now next concept is, we'll see the National Highway Development Program, which is called as NHDP. Actually this is a project to upgrade, rehabilitate and widen major highways in India to higher standard. means to construction of a higher and good quality of the standard of the roads. Such a project was implemented, such a one of the management firm was created. Under this project was started, that is this project was started in 1998 under the leadership of Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. National highways account for only 2% of the total length of the roads, but carry 40% of the total traffic across the length and breadth of the country. This project is managed by NHAI under the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. NHDP represents 49,260 kilometers of roads and highways work and construction in order to boost economic development of the country. Here you may see the National Highway Development Project and there are different phases. Here you may see the phases from 1 to 7. Under the NHDP phase 1 and phase 2, the balance of work of a GQ, that is of Golden Quadrilateral Project, and East-West and North-South Corridor projects, which having a total length of 13,000 kilometers, which costs around about the 42,000 crore. Golden Quadrilateral Project, it means the four metro cities, major cities was connected, that is of which was Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata, and again which is connected to the Delhi. Such a quadrilateral is prepared under this particular Golden Quadrilateral Project. In a phase 3, 4-laning roads which around about 10,000 kilometers. In a phase 4, NHDP phase 4, 2-laning roads preferred which of 20,000 kilometers. NHDP phase 5, 6 and 7, total length of, you may see here the total length 45,000 kilometers, which having a around about the cost of 1,69,500 crore rupees, which was invested for construction of a phase 1 up to phase 7 under the National Highway Development Project, which was managed by the National Highway Authority of India, as I said before. Now we'll see here the National Highway Authority of India. This is the setup by an act of the Parliament, NHAI Act 1988, which is an act to provide for the construction of an authority for the development, maintenance and management of national highways for a matter connected therewith or incidental thereto. Actually, the objective of the NHAI is to ensure healthy competition in award of contracts, implementation of projects conform to the best quality requirements, and the highway system is to maintain to ensure best user comfort and convenience. So the main purpose is that provision of a good quality of the national highways as per the standard specified. The next concept is Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, which was launched by the Government of India to provide connectivity to unconnected habitations as a part of a poverty reduction strategy. Means majority the rural sector was taken into consideration, connected of the roads to the rural area. Government of India is endeavoring to set high and uniform technical and management standards and facilitating policy development and planning at a state level. So in order to ensure sustainable management of the rural road network. Actually, the primary objective of this to provide connectivity by war of an all-weather roads with necessary culverts, cross-drainage structures which is operable throughout the year to the eligible unconnected habitations in the rural areas with the population of 500% and above in a plain areas. Means we have to connect the eligible unconnected habitations in the rural areas with a population of 500 persons under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. Here you may see the progress of the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. On x-axis, the different year from 2000 to 2021, 2000 to 2001, the construction was started, and now here you may see that the around about 75,000 kilometers of road which was constructed under the PMGSY scheme. Next is a Maharashtra State Road Development Corporation. This is a corporation established and fully owned by the government of Maharashtra through a resolution on 9th July 1996, and it has incorporated as a limited company under the Companies Act 1956 on 2nd August 1996. Actually, MSRDC mainly deals with the properties and assets which comprising movables and immovables, including land, road projects, flyover projects, toll collections, toll collection rights, works under the construction which is vested with the state government and which under the control of the public work department. This have been subsequently transferred to the MSRDC. Actually, the mission of this particular MSRDC, which is to promote and operate road projects and to plan, investigate, design, construct and manage, identify road projects, their area development. To enter into a contract in a respects of the works and any other matters transferred to the corporation along with the assets and liabilities. This is also the main purpose under the MSRDC. Again, the another purpose is that to invite tenders, bids, offers and the contracts for the purposes of all the activities of the corporation. So this is all the mission or the purpose included under the MSRDC, which plan, develop and maintain the road under the Maharashtra state level itself. Thank you very much. Remaining we'll see in the next lecture. In the next lecture we can start the different parameters of the roads and highways. The geometrical parameters will taken into consideration in the next lecture. Thank you very much.